Today we are going to talk about one of the ways in which you may register for classes in Self-Service Carolina found at my.sc.edu. The method that we are going to talk about today involves registering for classes without prior knowledge of the CRN number through the Lookup Classes method. To do this, you'll log into my.sc.edu with your username or VIP ID and the password that you established when you claimed your account. From here, you'll be presented with a screen that looks similar to this. You will then click on Student and then the registration tile, followed by Register for Classes. Select the term in which you wish to register. For this example, we will use Fall 2020. Then you must select a campus. For our example, we will be using USC Lancaster, followed by a subject which you must enter. So let's look at English. And then if you know the course number, is it 101, is it 102, you may put it here. And then we can ask Self-Service Carolina to search for open sections only. This is what you will be presented with. There's a lot of information on this screen, and a way to more succinctly look at this information is to select the course title. Here you'll see all of the class details: the CRN number, the campus, the schedule type, the instructional method. So primarily, is this face-to-face? Is it a hybrid? Is it online? The section number. Please note the section number, the subject number, and the course number. You will need that information to get books for this course. Once again, the title is there, the number of credit hours you would receive for this course, and if there's a special grade mode. There's also a link to the bookstore for your campus so that you may order textbooks for this course. Course information as it is stated in the academic bulletin. If the instructor has attached a syllabus, it will be here. Any kind of attributes. So this particular course has an attribute of CMW. So all of our students must meet general education requirements. And one of those requirements is a CMW requirement, and that stands for Communication and Writing. And so this course meets that requirement for Carolina Core, which is our Gen Ed. You might also find attributes for things like graduation with leadership distinction. Other important information on this tab would be if there are any restrictions. So is it restricted to a certain student status? Do you have to be a sophomore? Do you need to be a junior? This particular restriction is just by campus. You just have to be a student at USC Lancaster to take this course. You'll also find instructor and meeting types. So this course meets Monday, Wednesday, 8 to 9:15 in Founders Hall, 123. And please note the start date and the end date of the course, because not all courses are 16 weeks. Some courses are first 8 weeks, some courses are second 8 weeks, so you really need to pay attention to that. The enrollment as it currently stands in that course, so how many people are actually enrolled and what is the maximum enrollment for that course. Any co-requisites, so classes that you may have to take in conjunction with this class. So for English 101, there are none. And any prerequisites, courses that you may need to take before you take this class. Also for English 101, there are none. The other important information is the fee tab. So if there is a additional fee associated with the course, and typically you would find this in science courses with labs. So after you take a thorough look at the English 101 offerings, you may decide to add one. So we would just simply click Add. And what happens next is that this course is added down here in our Summary tab. So very important, just because you have added the class doesn't mean that it is on your schedule. You'll see over here in your Summary tab, the status is pending. So you must look at the Action tab, be sure it says Web Registered, and then click Submit. You are then presented with a screen that shows registered in green, along with the schedule on the left over here. Other ways to check your schedule would be to go back to the Student tab and click on the student profile and click Concise Student Schedule or Detailed Student Schedule or Week at a Glance. You also drop courses in the same manner and in the same tab. So to drop a course, you would go to Student, and then once again, click Registration, and then you would click Register for Classes again, select your term, and then that course shows up in your summary. You go to the Action tab, click Drop Delete, click submit, and then that course is no longer on your schedule. So that is a summary of how to add courses in Self-Service Carolina without having prior knowledge of the CRN using the lookup function.